So the brand new War Tycoon update is finally out, and this one is going to be pretty simple. It's not going to be having too much. However, War Tycoon has just added a brand new tank into the game, and that is going to be the K9 Thunder SPG. It is going to be armed with a 155mm artillery, a machine gun, and I believe with this it's also going to be having its flak shells. However, we're going to take a look onto that in just a second. This is going to be an SPG tank with long-range firepower. It's gonna have a speed of 42 and a health of 1400. It's also going to be having a smoke screen. In order to spawn it in, you need one hull, 2 turrets, and 2 engines. Now, in terms of stats, this will have 2 bars out of speed, 2 bars out of health, and 5 out of firepower. Now, if we actually take a look at this vehicle's challenge, this is going to be a vehicle from Tier 2. It's going to be Operation Still Rain. Destroy 60 enemy ground vehicles and get 40 kills from 300 stats. If you would like to actually unlock it for Robux, it's going to be costing you around 699, which is pretty expensive compared to some other vehicles which were added in the game. And now, in order to actually buy this tank, it's going to be costing you $1,350,000, which is pretty expensive. Now, in terms of ranking, this is going to be the second best tank in the game in terms of how they actually put it on the list. However, I would not actually believe this list to be too accurate. Anyway, let's go ahead and actually spawn this vehicle in, and yeah, like I said, it's going to be having an artillery cannon, a standard flak cannon, and then with this also a machine gun. So the way in which the artillery works is that you guys will be able to zoom out extremely far, and once you do actually zoom out, you can actually fire this artillery at extremely far ranges. To be honest, it's actually pretty impressive. However, when you do actually manage to fire, it's going to be having a very nice sound, and let me show it to you guys. Yeah, that is satisfying, man. And then when we fire the other shell, it's going to be making a standard sound, which also gets made when we fire tank shells. The artillery will be having a pretty long reload of, I believe, 12 seconds. However, the flak cannon will be having a reload of around 5, which is actually extremely good. And then with this, it also does have a machine gun, which is just backup weaponry, which can actually shoot for a very long time. I'll make sure to actually damage test this vehicle. However, I gotta say, this thing does look extremely cool, and it might even be one of my favorite vehicles in the game. Now, the last set of changes which were made in this brand new update is that the owner-only door now uses proximity prompts, updated gifting, pop-up UI, and general improvements. With this, we have also received some bug fixes, which is also a nice change. However, unfortunately enough, there were no balance changes. I'm actually pretty sad about this, since I normally enjoy actually talking about these, and those are nice to see in the update. However, nothing else was actually added. So anyway, do let me know in the comment section down below what you think about this brand new update. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you so much to all my channel members.